Ever wondered how a young sultan managed to bring down one of the most fortified cities in the world? Today we're diving into the story of Mehmet the Second, the Ottoman Sultan who conquered the legendary city of Constantinople and reshaped the world as we know it. Our story begins in the 15th century, a time when the Ottoman Empire was on the rise and the Byzantine Empire was on its last legs. At the center of this epic struggle was the city of Constantinople, a fortified metropolis that had withstood countless sieges and invasions over the centuries. But in 1453, a young and ambitious sultan named Mehmet the Second set his sights on the city, determined to make it his own. Mehmet the Second, also known as Mehmet the Conqueror, was just 21 years old when he ascended to the Ottoman throne. But don't let his age fool you. This guy was a military genius and a force to be reckoned with. He had big plans for the Ottoman Empire, and he knew that conquering Constantinople was the key to unlocking its full potential. But taking Constantinople was no easy feat. The city was protected by massive walls that had stood for centuries, and its defenders were some of the most skilled and experienced warriors in the world. Mehmet knew that he would need more than just brute force to take the city. He would need strategy, innovation, and a whole lot of firepower. And firepower is exactly what Mehmet brought to the table. He commissioned the construction of a massive cannon, the likes of which had never been seen before. This behemoth of a weapon was over 25 feet long and could fire stone balls weighing over 1,000 pounds. It was a game changer in every sense of the word. With his new super cannon in tow, Mehmet laid siege to Constantinople in April of 1453. He bombarded the city walls with a relentless barrage of cannonballs, slowly but surely weakening their defenses. At the same time, he sent his troops to attack the city from every angle, using ladders and towers to scale the walls and break through the gates. The defenders of Constantinople fought bravely, but they were outnumbered and outgunned. The Byzantine Emperor, Constantine XI, rallied his troops and personally led the defense of the city, but it was a losing battle. On May 29th, after nearly 2 months of siege, the walls of Constantinople finally crumbled under the weight of Mehmet's cannonballs, and the Ottoman army poured into the city. What followed was a brutal and bloody battle, as the Ottoman soldiers clashed with the remaining Byzantine defenders in the streets and alleyways of Constantinople. The fighting was intense and merciless, with no quarter given or taken. In the end, the Ottoman army emerged victorious, and Mehmet II rode triumphantly into the city on his white horse. The fall of Constantinople was a turning point in world history. It marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and the beginning of the Ottoman Empire's rise to power. Mehmet II wasted no time in making the city his own, renaming it Istanbul and transforming it into the capital of his growing empire. But Mehmet wasn't content to stop there. He had his sights set on even greater conquests, and he spent the next few years expanding his empire in every direction. He conquered the Balkans, the Crimea, and even parts of Italy, all the while using his military genius and innovative tactics to outmaneuver his enemies. One of Mehmet's most famous innovations was his use of the Janissaries, an elite corps of soldiers that were recruited from Christian families in the Balkans and trained from a young age to be fierce and loyal warriors. The Janissaries were the backbone of the Ottoman army, and they played a key role in many of Mehmet's greatest victories. Another of Mehmet's signature moves was his use of psychological warfare. He was a master of propaganda and intimidation, using his reputation as a fearsome conqueror to strike fear into the hearts of his enemies. He once famously said, "I am the Sultan of Sultans, the Sovereign of Sovereigns, the distributor of crowns to the monarchs of the globe. My name is Mehmet and my deeds are great. Is there a stronghold that I cannot capture? Is there a city that I cannot take?" Despite his fearsome reputation, Mehmet was also a patron of the arts and a lover of knowledge. He was a polyglot who spoke 7 languages and had a deep appreciation for science, literature, and philosophy. He built schools, libraries, and mosques in Istanbul and encouraged learning and scholarship throughout his empire. So if you're a fan of military history, or if you just love a good story of conquest and triumph, then the tale of Mehmet II and the fall of Constantinople is one you won't want to miss. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe to Conquest Icons for more epic tales of military genius and world-changing battles. Until next time, thanks for watching.